Good evening, everybody. My name is William, and tonight I've been invited here to lead a quick class. It's basically a speaking practice class. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you in this class today are students who are, preparing for some kind of English exam, whether it's PT or IELTS or anything like that. This one's a very basic class where we're going to do some practice to do with pronunciation and fluency, and mostly reading. Okay, I think this is always a very important kind of task for you guys to get good at, because things like pronunciation and fluency form the basis of any successful communication and speech. So without talking about it too much, what I've got is a list of different readings here, and I'll invite everybody to, I guess, have a try at the reading. And the goal tonight is to perhaps give you guys some advice or feedback in terms of your performance and, what kinds of things you might improve, how you can improve the clarity of your speaking and get rid of things like hesitations, mispronunciations, and how to prepare better. Okay, so our first reading for the evening is going to be this first one, number 1, generating electricity. Would anybody like to volunteer and have a try at reading this? And guys, please don't be shy, right? This is just a practice class. Nobody here is a perfect reader, myself included. It's just if you are interested in kind of improving your skills, it's a great opportunity for you to try something out. Anybody? Let's see, in the interest of saving some time, maybe I'll just call some people out. Garcia, would you like to have a try?
Yes.
How are you today? Good?
Good.
Yeah, fantastic. So we're just doing a reading exercise. Yeah. Yeah. So would you like to have a try at reading this piece for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like, you can take a little bit
Electricity
of time.
is generated by rotating a coil of wire between two metals. These coils can be rotated to generate energy by boiling water and converting it into high-pressure steam that can be used to turn a turbine. Modern power stations will contain a few large turbines, and the energy to turn water into steam is supplied by heating coals or harvesting natural energy sources.
Yeah, not bad. Right. So we're off to a pretty strong start. Now, at your current reading level is probably around a band 7.5, which is pretty good. Okay, so my job tonight is to give a little bit of a feedback in terms of how well you're performing, right? I'll start by saying your speech is quite clear. Each word is being produced pretty well. In terms of mispronunciations, there were very few. It was only like 1 or 2 words, which I would point out. Just as an example, the word rotated was just a little bit strange the way you said it. Right. But other than that, in general, I think your individual word pronunciation was really great. Right. Where I would like to, if I was to suggest some improvements, there's a couple of little points. The first one would be your gaps in between the sentences were a little bit too short. Right. One thing I usually say to people is if you want to be a clear speaker, you need to have a nice balance of speech and pausing. Right. A lot of people think pausing is bad because it's like a reduction in fluency, but actually having good balanced pauses really helps you reset, right? It helps you take some deeper breaths, and it makes each individual sentence a lot clearer. Okay. So that would be the first thing I would try to aim for a little bit. The second one, I thought your E and I sounds were just a little bit too close together. What that means is you need to open your mouth wider whenever you produce an I sound, right? Whether it's electricity or turbine, right? You want to kind of open your mouth wider to increase the difference between the different vowel sounds. Yeah. And those are the kinds of little tricks that will increase your clarity. Okay, but in general, I thought that was a really good reading, right? Especially since you didn't actually prepare very much. You kind of just went right for it. So your natural ability seems pretty strong.